People are gonna judge you no matter what you do. People are gonna judge you for stupid shit. People are gonna judge you for stupid shit. Again, people are gonna judge you for stupid shit. People, are gonna judge you for stupid shit. No matter what you do in life, people are gonna judge you. Whether it's your hair, the fucking clothes you wear, anything you do, people are gonna judge you. What you eat, who you hang out with, what you do for a job, how much money you have, people are gonna judge you. Who gives a fuck? Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Raising Vibrations with your host, Mike Mayer. And today, anxiety and depression. Not just alleviations, but how to fully get rid of it and kick it in the ass. I don't like that shit. Nobody likes it. If you're tired of dealing with it, let's finally get rid of it instead of taking a little mask from the doctor that'll temporarily get rid of it as you're pumping more and more money into his pocket because you're dependent on that little placebo effect drug. Let's get right into it. What is anxiety and what is depression? We'll start looking at everything from the wrong perspective, and you'll think of yourself as an idiot. Have you ever gone to a restaurant and then the waiter giving you your food, and then they're like, "Here you go, enjoy your food." "Oh, thanks, you too." Do you really think that person is gonna look at you like you're an idiot and think about that for the rest of their day? Well, some people with really bad anxiety honestly do. I personally used to do it all the time. I'll think about it, oh man, I'm an idiot. And then 2 hours later, I'm still thinking about me saying, "You too," to a person who handed me my food, like they are gonna eat their food. I would think about that for hours. It's not cool. It drives people insane. It's not a fun thing to have. So how do we get rid of this feared shackle that we have on our legs and on our back and on our throat? How do we begin to speak again? How do we begin to overcome all of this bullshit that we've been going through our whole lives? Both issues stem off the same problem with our mental well-being. It's not a disease. I'm tired of hearing people say anxiety and depression are diseases. No, they are not. Associating something with a disease just makes it worse, because now this person is thinking that there's something wrong with them when they're a normal, perfectly fine human being who's just experiencing some shit in their life, who experienced some shit in their past, and it is now coming back and fucking with them because they don't know how to deal with it properly. Because for some reason our school system seems to find that conformity and teaching you useless shit that isn't going to help you later on in life is more important than teaching you simple things like how to deal with fucking problems, how to counsel yourself so you know what to do when these problems arise and how to deal with them properly. Not how to vent up and keep all your problems stored up inside until one day you blow up and try to kill yourself or other people, or you go to your school with an AR and start blowing everyone up. These problems are bad when you bottle them up. Don't do that. Learn how to deal with them, learn how to counsel this all correctly, and everything will be fine. The first step in relieving all anxiety is to learn to let go. To learn to not give a fuck. You know how many people are probably making fun of me right now? Look at Queer Metal Alchemist. I bet he watches Inuyasha. Do I care? No, you just tell him to eat a dick. The most important step in relieving anxiety is learning to look within. To learn how to love yourself and accept yourself for who you are. How to learn how not to cover up every little blemish. How to not hide. I used to hide under my hair. I have it in my face, man. You can't see me. embrace myself now, and I'm so much happier now. I can see the world. My hair isn't in my eyes, and people can see me, and I'm smiling. I'm not. No, you don't hide from the world. Accept yourself. At the same time, it's completely preventable, completely curable. It's all dependent on how you take it. Anxiety is not forever. There is a way out. You just need to start looking at what the root causes. What causes it? What causes it? It's at this time where you ask yourself, what is it that's causing this? Why am I so anxious? Are you around people and you're like, oh, he has a nicer car and he's got more money than me, she looks better than me, all the girls like him, oh man, he's better than me. Well, right off the bat, now you have an inferiority complex. You think someone's better than you. Of course, you're not gonna be acting 100%. No, you're gonna feel like shit. The second you start comparing yourself to other people is when you start losing confidence. It's when you start getting anxious. That's when anxiety starts to kick in. You're comparing yourself to this person. You think they're better than you, but they're not. You're just as good as they are. You both have the same worth. Anxiety and depression can not only be alleviated, but gotten rid of completely. I promise you. You start to accept yourself and get rid of that inferiority complex, it'll all dwindle away. I'll be your bitch. Just gotta make it your bitch. Grab anxiety and depression by the balls. A lot of social anxiety stems down to something that happened in your childhood. When I was younger, I like to call it a speech impediment, because to me, having a British accent and having no British people, no British family members, never being to England, doesn't really make much sense to me. I don't know how, but I had the accent or an impediment that made me sound like I was British. Growing up in Florida, none of my teachers understood a single word I said, so they required me to go through speech therapy. In speech therapy, they basically passed a recorder around this little room filled with other kids that were foreign and didn't speak English very well. And they would make us speak into this recording device and then play it back and essentially criticize us on what we're doing wrong. They would say that they'd basically just lash down and cut your self-esteem to zero and try to build you back up. After being told so many times that I'm not speaking properly, that what I'm doing is wrong, it's ugly, it's improper, at such a young age, it affected me in a way that I didn't think of until growing up. I never liked speaking publicly after that. I never liked singing in front of people. The only time I could sing is if I was being silly and just having a good time and I wasn't being serious. But if I was gonna heartfully sing, my anxiety would go crazy. I wouldn't be able to do it. I would refuse. You know how many people would get mad just because I would absolutely refuse to do certain things because it involved public speaking. Even reading a book in class, I was always really good at reading. But when it came time to sit up in the middle of class and start to speak, that's when everything went downhill. And this was all because of speech therapy. This was all because in the back of my mind, I thought what I was doing was wrong, that I wasn't good enough, that I was worthless. And as soon as I started to see otherwise, as soon as I started to say, no, my voice is awesome, what I'm doing is fine, and started to accept myself, that's when everything changed. I mean, I'm making a fucking video for you right now. And yeah, I still kind of don't like my voice to a degree, but I'm working on it. and I'm publicly speaking, so I'm counteracting my fears right now. I'm trying to kick it in the ass, and that's what you should be doing too. All social anxiety is an inferiority complex. Once you start telling yourself that you can and that you are worthy, suddenly it's not so bad anymore. The shackle goes away and suddenly you're free. Trust me, to a degree, everyone has anxiety. Everyone has depression. If they tell you otherwise, they are lying. I don't give a shit who you are. You think that rock stars don't get up on stage and shit their pants just a little bit? They've done it. They're just getting... We seem to focus outward on the people around us more than we do inward on our own. You need to learn how to focus inside. Learn who you are. Appreciate yourself. Know your self-worth. Don't care about everyone else. They're doing their own thing. Ain't nobody got time for that. Look inside. Smile. You're worth it. You're beautiful. Once you begin to accept yourself and know your worth, your life will become so much better. I promise you. Life is an amazing thing once you start to look at it the right way. It's all perspective. You are the alchemist of this realm. You're the alchemist of... I just noticed how ironic that is. But you're the alchemist of your destiny. Don't let anyone change your outlooks. Okay, I'm changing your outlooks, but only if you want me to. Only if you want me to. If at any point you feel like the pain is too surreal, you feel that you cannot go on any longer, you feel that the darkness is engulfing you, and you see no light and no viable way to get out of this, please speak up. Do not hold it inside any longer. Speak to a guidance counselor. You can message me. I will leave the links to all of my social media accounts in the description. Private message me or call the suicide hotline at 1-800-273-8255. Again, that's 1-800-273-8255. That or message me. I've already gone through this. I have tried it myself. I have experienced all sorts of depression. I will help you. PM me, talk to a guidance counselor, talk to a parent, a best friend, get help. There is a way out. There is no pain in this world that is worth your life. It is all temporary. Time may not heal all wounds like some people say, but you can overcome anything. Time doesn't do it. It's all you. You have to overcome it. And we are here for you, to help you, because we have gone through it as well. Don't give up. You can't appreciate the stars in the night sky without the darkness to see them. You can't even see them without that. So appreciate the darkness and learn from it. We're here to help you. As always, smile and have a great day. Love everyone unconditionally. If you liked what you saw, please rate, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you liked about it.